focus of the NHRA is drag racing action, and we're ready for it now. Final adjustments being made as we're ready for Bruce Larson to face Mark Oswald.
Did you notice that? He was turning on all those little extra air bottles. That's to ensure that he has the proper air pressure to run that pneumatic timing system during this next run.
Well, Leonard Hughes told you earlier, Don Garlis, he was going to try to give Mark Oswald a little more power to go along with his driving. We'll know in just a few seconds if he was able to do that. Maybe too much power.
I'm sure of it. Way too much power. The wheel spun and the race was over.
Well, Bruce Larson had far from the perfect run at 6.43 seconds. Let's go to Don Garlitz on the starting line with his crew chief, Maynard Yanks, to see if they know what the problem is.
What went wrong?
I don't know. It looked like a little wisp of tire smoke or something. I don't know if he thought it broke loose or if something busted on the car. It's hard to say.
Uncertain, definitely concerned. Joe Amato comes in to give his teammate a hug as Maynard Yanks now heads down to the far end. In the meantime, we're on board once again with John Force. Perhaps they have their problem solved, but you can see on the left side the decal is still kind of drooping off the side of the car as John Force is ready to take on Dale Pulde. Let's go to the far end. Steve Evans is now with Bruce Larson.
Before the body went down on Bruce Larson's car, we observed that the bottom blower pulley is sheared completely off the crankshaft. You got a break, boy.
I sure did. I saw Mark drop back, and I figured he'd never catch me, and then mine quit, so I thought it's just a matter of trying to coast over the finish line.
You probably just thought the belt had come on.
I didn't know. You know, you don't try to figure something like that out until you get around the corner.
Okay, see you in the final.
Thank you.
Larson is happy. In the meantime, up at the starting line, John Force, they bring the body up on the car.
Well, in the old days, they thought that was a problem, but in this case, it's just Austin Coyle is disconnecting the ground wire from the second mag. The car is now running on the dual magnetos.
Well, Austin felt that maybe doing the burnout on 2 magnetos a couple of years ago was responsible for 3 successive blower explosions. It's a habit he got into that he doesn't really want to get out of. 2 of the best funny car drivers in the land, Dale Pulde versus John Force. In the round previous, Pulde was a little slow off the mark, and that's not like him. He'll be working on his reaction time here. You can bank on that. John Force near lane, Pulde in the far lane. Only one will go to the final to meet Bruce Larson. John Force staged and ready. We're with him. A bad start by John. You can see Pulde off to the left. And they both run 5.33 seconds, but Pulde wins with daylight between them because Force was so slow off the starting line. He's going to be sick about that, Don.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Austin Coyle's going to be sick too. Prepare a car like that, and something happened to Force on the line. I don't know what it was. Unbelievable hole shot, starting line advantage is what we call it in drag racing, and Pulde got it. And Force was never able to make up the difference. Even though he ran a full 14 miles an hour faster than Pulde, there was still Dale Pulde at the finish line.
So we're ready for the finals in all categories. Dale Pulde will have lane choice when he faces Bruce Larson. Let's go to the far end. Steve Evans.
Well, 5:33s apiece should have been a dead heat, but not with your driving, my friend. You just knocked that tree right down.
Well, I'm glad. I've been having problems with it, not racing very often. One run I'm good, one run I'm off, and now these guys deep stage, so I don't know how close I am. But hey, when you got a car that's consistent, it's a real relief.
Well, this team is not deep in the spare parts department. Do you leave it alone? Do you try to run a little quicker? What?
No, we make them go out and race us. We put every part in it we think it could use.
Go get them.
Occasional appearance for Pulde, but he's doing his best with it. In the meantime.